Venus is another planet that is exceptionally important for not only singers, but artists and dancers and anyone who does a creative field, graphic designers, etc. Earlier we talked about Venus, and let me remind you, Venus is the only planet in this chart in an air sign. So we already know Venus is going to get some attention. We already know this. But what we didn't talk about before, and we'll get there in just a minute, is how Venus is set up in the chart. But before I do that, let's talk about what Venus involves. Remember that Venus involves our values, folks. Not just money, but anything we value. Any object, any person, all of our values come from Venus. Venus's job is to tell us what we want. So if we look at Venus in Aquarius, what does Venus in Aquarius want? Well, Venus in Aquarius wants to be cutting edge. Venus in Aquarius wants to be unique. Venus in Aquarius seeks out people who are different, weird, quirky, nerdy. You get the picture, okay? They are not looking for the run-of-the-mill person. They're looking for someone who is interesting. That's what Venus in Aquarius desires. The challenge with Venus in Aquarius can be that in relationships, Venus in Aquarius folks often look for the broken people, the people who are, to not put too fine a point on it, like the misfits, the people that society says, you're too weird for me. In a relationship, that can be a problem because sometimes people with Venus in Aquarius believe that their love can help fix somebody. And so oftentimes they end up cycling from one broken person to the next broken person to the next broken person simply because those people that the Venus person is selecting, because they're different, okay? Because no one else is interested in them, or so it seems. So with Venus in Aquarius, we're dealing with someone who's looking to be on the cutting edge, looking to be progressive, looking to be different. And of course, Aquarius is a sign that often comes up for people who are big money people as well. As I mentioned, we have Venus in the second house. Venus in the second house is a common placement for wealth. And we have all of that. But in addition to all of that, Venus has no connections to anything in the chart. So like the sun, Venus is also unaspected. It does not have any conjunctions, trines, sextiles, oppositions, or squares in this chart. Venus unaspected can bring the status of Venus even higher. As I said, we already have it in the second house, which is great for wealth. It is the only air planet in the chart, which again, in some ways is good because it means that she's going to look at love and relationships as well as money objectively. But it's the only air planet and it's unaspected. So again, as an astrologer, you take a really close look at that. And of course, Venus and singing go hand in hand. And Venus is the planet that deals with artistry and creativity.